Howard Cosell was never just a sports announcer, he was a force of nature, a man whose booming voice and even bolder opinions shook up the world of sports broadcasting. Born Howard William Cohen on March 25, 1918, in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Cosell grew up in Brooklyn, raised by Jewish immigrant parents who instilled in him a deep respect for education, justice, and speaking his mind. He became a lawyer first, but soon found his true calling behind the microphone. In the early 1950s, he started hosting a youth sports segment for WABC Radio. What began as a humble side project soon revealed Cosell's unmatched ability to blend intellect with entertainment. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He didn't play favorites, he asked tough questions, and people noticed, but it was his relationship with a young boxer named Cassius Clay, who would soon become Muhammad Ali, that would define much of Cosell's legacy. When Ali changed his name after converting to Islam and refused to serve in Vietnam, the press turned against him, but Cosell stood by him. He was one of the few white broadcasters who respected Ali's beliefs and identity, publicly calling him by his chosen name. Their friendship was genuine and historic. In a racially divided America, the Jewish broadcaster and the black Muslim fighter shared a bond rooted in mutual respect, wit, and a shared defiance of the status quo. Their televised interviews became iconic, blending humor with hard truths in a way no one had ever seen before. Cosell's star rose rapidly. He became a household name as one of the voices of Monday Night Football. Starting in 1970, his signature cadence, intellectual style, and unapologetic commentary set him apart from the typical rah-rah sportscasters. While many fans admired his honesty and fearlessness, others hated him for it. But love him or loathe him, you listened. His 1973 call of the Foreman-Frazier fight, "Down goes Frazier, down goes Frazier," was electric. Cosell made moments unforgettable. He gave sports gravitas. He made it theater. Yet, Cosell's unfiltered style eventually led to one of the biggest controversies of his career. On September 5, 1983, during a live Monday Night Football game, Cosell described a play involving Washington wide receiver Alvin Garrett by saying, "That little monkey gets loose, doesn't he?" The comment sparked immediate backlash. Many viewers accused him of racism, calling for his resignation. But Cosell insisted it was a misunderstanding. He claimed he'd used the term affectionately for years, even with his own grandchildren, and it had no racial intent. Notably, Garrett himself, along with civil rights leaders like Jesse Jackson and Muhammad Ali, defended Cosell publicly. But the damage was done. Exhausted by the controversy and disillusioned with the direction of the industry, Cosell left Monday Night Football that same year. Behind the scenes, Cosell was a devoted family man. He was married to his wife, Mary Edith Abrams, whom he called Emmy, for nearly 5 decades. She was his grounding force, his confidant, and the one person who saw the quieter, more tender side of the famously combative broadcaster. Her death in 1990 devastated him. Cosell never truly recovered. His health declined in the following years, and his once dominant voice slowly faded from the airwaves. By the time of his death in 1995, from a heart embolism, he had already retreated from public life. Howard Cosell left behind a complicated legacy. He was arrogant, brash, and unapologetically opinionated, but also deeply principled, fiercely intelligent, and unafraid to use his platform for good. He stood up for what he believed in, even when it cost him professionally. He changed how sports were covered, making space for difficult conversations about race, politics, and power in an arena that had long avoided them. Whether you admired him or despised him, Howard Cosell made you feel something. And in the end, that's what made him unforgettable.